What's up, guys? It's me, Anthony. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my June 2021 blow drum play with me and setup. I know, I haven't posted a video since my May setup, but I will explain all of that in the voiceover, why it's the case, how I've been feeling lately. But we're going to stick to the future and not dwell in the past. But today is my June 2021 bullet drum play with me and setup. I'm really excited for this theme. You guys have no idea the correlation it has in my life right now. I'm going to New York for my birthday. And speaking of birthdays, June is my birthday month, so happy birthday to all those Geminis and Cancers. But make sure to leave your birthday in the comment section below if you are a Gemini or a June baby. And let's say happy birthday to everyone. So my birthday is June 15th. My golden birthday. I'll talk about that in the voiceover. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling and get right on into this June 2021 bullet drum play with me and setup. Alright, so starting off with my June 2021 bullet journal setup, we are doing the Cityscape theme. I'm really excited for this theme. I really love the way it turned out in all these spreads. And this is obviously inspired by Amanda Lee's June setup back from 2017. But the reason why I'm doing this setup now, you may ask, it is because my birthday trip is in New York City. Yes, I turn 15 on the 15th. I know, I'm still young, very young. And it's apparently my golden birthday because I turned 15 on the 15th. And I'm really excited. So I decided to celebrate that fact in my bullet journal by doing an entire New York skyline cityscape scheme. It is not an exact representation or interpretation. It's just, what I thought it would look like through my eyes. And I'm really excited to go. I'm just already beaming, smiling, just thinking about it right now. But also, another fun fact about this setup is that I'm using watercolors, as you can see in the left hand side of the screen. And if you guys didn't notice, I started this journal off with the Watercolor Cityscape theme, and I'm also ending it with the Watercolor Cityscape scheme. So I'm really really excited about that. So right now I'm drawing on the cover page. At first I really didn't like the way it was turning out, but then once I added the details and kind of did some more shading and this watercolor thing, I really enjoy the way it looked. I think one thing I would definitely recommend is making sure that you have layers to this. I think that's something I didn't really like, is because I didn't add layers to it. I just kind of drew in them like squares, as you can see here. But if you guys draw in a front layer, a middle layer, a back layer, then it looks so much better, and you guys will see a later representation of that in the setup. So right now I'm going with my watercolor, and it's going to be a complete black, gray, and white setup. And I'm really happy. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it really turned out really great. And it's one of my favorite themes I've done so far. I've been really scared to do this theme because I never thought I had the drawing skills to do it. And this year I'm really trying to step up my comfort zone when it comes to video making, drawing, and all my skills that makes me me. And I'm really excited. So now I'm adding in this watercolor background using this gray watercolor. I don't have a gray watercolor. I actually just watered down black a lot. And that's why it's really watery and shiny, as you can see. So now I'm gonna go in with the black watercolor and do a little stripe. You guys want to see a lot of these during the setup. This is how I'm gonna write in the headers using my white acrylograph arch and olive pen. So also I'm gonna go in right here and make the header for New York City. I was gonna originally have this as a memory page, and then it came to my attention that I went on a 3-day trip to Washington back in 6th grade, and it took me 4 pages to write that down. So I don't know how I thought a 5-day trip to New York, one of my dream places, is gonna be half a spread. I don't know how I thought that was okay. But I decided to turn this into a packing list, and I set it up by different categories. So I have toiletries, workout clothes, outfit 1, outfit 2, outfit 3, etc., etc. And then I'm adding some washi tape, and I finally get to use my dark monochrome set from a shop Amanda Lee. I have not been able to use it much often because, like I said, I've been doing a lot of pastel themes, so this is very different for me. I don't know, I'm just really excited. I don't know if you guys can tell by my voice, I'm just really excited. It's So I'm finishing my header off by giving it a faux calligraphy look by thickening the downstrokes and make sure the upstrokes are thin. And speaking of hand lettering, make sure to stay tuned for my 2-year anniversary, because there may be a lettering tutorial coming soon or not. I don't know. Subscribe and turn your post notification bell on, and you may find out. So now moving on to my monthly calendar, I am sizing it down and adding a little bit more stuff to it. So I'm doing a little watercolor stripe. Like I said, there's going to be a little motif throughout the theme for the headers. And then I'm going to be doing a 5x5 calendar. Pretty simple. I haven't done calendar small at all this year, so it's gonna be really big of an adjustment, but I did this because it's June and the most things I have to do is like an AP exam. Speaking of AP exams, I literally take my AP exam the day I get to New York. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Everyone's like, well, you know, think about it, if you finish the exam you get to go have fun. I'm like, but I've taken my very first college exam in New York on my birthday trip, but you know, it's whatever. So I'm doing a 5x5 calendar, and the most, like I said, is the AP exam. I have a couple of videos to put out, a couple of shop things to do, so I'm really excited for the month of June. A lot of things are coming to OS brand. I am really happy. I know I've been a little bit MIA lately, but that's for a good reason. As you guys can see here, I came back with a bang. This setup is one of my favorites. But yeah, I've been really busy with schoolwork lately, and it's just been consuming my time. But now that I'm officially out, I actually am recording this on the last day of school, so I'm officially out for the summer, and I'm really happy to bring some of the guys I've been thinking about, the ideas I've been working on, and I'm really excited. So on the bottom of this calendar, I'm going to be having a task succession. It's going to be a small little task list just for some monthly tasks I have to do. I have a couple commissions to do. I am debating on opening commissions up to the public. I'm thinking about it. Stay tuned for like my July plan with me. I'm pretty sure I might mention it then. And so now I'm writing a quote that says New York City, baby. I don't know. I got it from Ashley from Best Dressed. If you guys know, every time when she first moved to New York City, she was like, New York, baby. I was like, why not? And my little cousin, he's always like, New York, baby. So I was like, yeah, I gotta do it. So I wrote in the numbers using my thick plastic nib Sakura Pigment Micron. And so now I'm maxing another stroke for the mood tracker, and I'm drawing in some more of those cityscape lines behind the calendars. They look like the calendars, you know, behind the New York City skyline. You know, why not? And as you guys can see, I am in the same journal. I did have a debate about this in my May Plan With Me video about, you know, am I going to keep this journal? I was like, I have a lot of pages left, and May was really busy, so I didn't even have enough time to like a lot of creative spreads. So I just had a lot of pages left, and more than 11, so that was great. So now I'm going in and writing the header, June 21. This setup is just amazing. I just really love the way it turned out, and I had a fun time setting these spreads up. May was just a great month in general. I was really worried about how it was going to go because at the beginning of the month I was not feeling great. Not gonna lie, that's a reason why a lot of videos weren't posted, 'cause I just wasn't feeling great. But towards the end of May, once I got my stuff together and got my life together, and I just felt amazing. It's been super fun. This school year has been trying, long, hard, but it's been rewarding, and I'm just really happy to be done and over with it and moving on to my sophomore year of high school. I'm just, wow. Time is moving by really fast. I remember being super scared to walk into my first day of middle school, and now I'm about to be a sophomore in high school. It's just crazy. I'm talking like I'm 35 years old, I swear. I don't know. I'm just really happy, and I think what really helped me was thinking about my life and the way I want it, and not trying to, you know, take these movie picture perfect high school experiences and project them to my own. I am doing a freshman advice video, so I'm not going to spoil it, but a freshman advice video is coming soon, so you guys can understand about my high school experience and want to have some advice for you guys. But back to the bullet journal setup. I am doing my habit tracker. I didn't do like the individual thing, so I just decided, you know, draw the box, and hopefully you'll stay on top of it to where you don't have to try to figure out what days you missed. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just drawing another cityscape skyline behind the habit tracker. That is an ongoing theme. I am just drawing things behind boxes, because why not? And now I'm going to get with some more of that gray. I'm going to add that little silhouette. I think that's what we can call it, maybe. Like the background silhouette for this thing. It's not the shadows, because I didn't really draw them the way they would have been drawn if they were shadows. I don't know, but you guys get the picture. So now I wrote in trackers using the acrylograph pen. And now moving on to my finance tracker. Wow. So my finance tracker is actually the same from May. I didn't really do a good job of keeping up with it. Like I said, things got really busy and I wasn't really feeling well, and not well feeling well physically but not mentally, and so I just kind of lost track of my bullet journal. And the finance tracker is one of those things for me where it's hard for me to come back after that. Like if I abandon it for an entire week, it's really hard because then I have to go back and start from Monday all the way to Sunday, and then also do my little weekly review thing, and it's really hard. So I just decided to scrap it and bring it back for June. So we're gonna have the same thing from last month this month. The spending category, which is just item and amount. I'm just going to highlight the dollar amount for the categories on the budgeting side, and then an income section, and then my budgeting, which is 50% needs, 30% wants, and 20% savings, and then also my wants and needs section. And speaking of finances, I have a job now. Wow. I've been doing a lot of things while I've been gone. I don't think it was even like supposed to be like a break. I think it's just that I just left because I knew I needed to focus on myself, and I did create some videos. I am putting those out. My dealing with burnout video is going to be one of my favorites, and I'm really excited for that stationary saga series, which is going to be something really fun. And make sure you guys to comment something you guys want to see from that series and what you guys want me to talk about, because I really don't know some more things. I have a list on my Notion, and speaking of Notion, I'm just giving away everything in this voiceover, but I have a list on my Notion, and I'm really excited to do those videos for you guys. So I'm writing on the finance tracker using my Uniball Signo DX. I'm moving on to my daily review. I'm going to be doing the same little style header. I've been doing this, cityscape building kind of idea, and I'm going to be doing a little black stripe on top of it. But this daily review, I tend to do 2 lines a day for my June setup, because like I said, June is my birthday month, and also summer, it's the first month of summer, and like a whole bunch of stuff just be going down in June, like a whole bunch of good stuff, like not bad stuff, good stuff. And so I have to keep record of it, and I'm really excited to fill it in this month. Like I said, I am just overjoyed with the things that are going on this month. Like it's bringing such a smile to my face, and this summer is going to be the best summer. Like I really feel it. Like for myself, I just feel like this is going to be a great summer, and I have to document that. And I'm really excited to put it down on my bullet journal and possibly show it to you guys in a couple of vlogs or something, hopefully. So now I left this washi tape peeling in real time because I know it's satisfying. It's not as satisfying as I thought it would be. Like if I did like watercolor, that would have been like really satisfying. But it's still satisfying. Have yourself tough. You know what I'm saying? Positivity. 2021 summer positivity. Yeah. So I'm drawing in the boxes. It is the same from my May 2021 setup. It is just 2 lines for every day, and I changed the category from productivity to energy, because in the summer I want to make sure I'm not focusing on productivity, and I'm focused on energizing myself ready for the new school year, because I think that's what ends up happening for me, is that I take my breaks and I just jam-pack them with schoolwork. Like I do have summer assignments, which I think is disgusting, but I just jam-pack with work, and I think I want to focus more on my energy and how I felt that day, and how if I was sluggish or if I felt really energized that day. So I'm really excited to see the patterns of this. So I'm going in and drawing in the stripes using my gray acrylic super tip. This is the only marker I think I use this entire setup, except for like my Tombow Funasuke, which is a given for every month. But like Crayola color wise, that's the one I used. So I'm giving each day 2 boxes and 2 rows to write in what happened that day, how I was feeling that day, what was going on. And like I said, the row next to the color in box is my energy level, and I have a little key at the top right corner of my spread to signify all the cool things. And then I have a little quote that says, big things come in small packages. Wait, big things have small beginnings. Yeah, that's what I wrote. And so I'm really excited. You guys have no idea the hand motions I'm doing right now, and like how I'm just moving. It's just really exuberant. I'm really happy. I think everyone's been noticing it lately. All my friends, all my family have been noticing. I've just been really happy lately. It's end of the school year, and I've been really enjoying myself and all this kind of fun things. So I'm really happy. It's like an ongoing theme. I can't wait to watch this back like a couple months later, or like if I'm not having a good day, like just watch this voiceover. I'm like, you have excitement in you. You can do it. So moving on to the second to last spreads of the monthly setup, which is going to be my gratitude and my playlist spread. I'm telling you, my playlist for June is everything. But we're gonna start off with the gratitude log, and this gratitude log is something that really did help me through my rough time in May, because it was a way for me to see things I've been grateful for, things that make me happy, milestones I've accomplished. So when I'm feeling down or something, and when I look at that gratitude log, it kind of helps boost my spirit, because it's like, here's some things you've done, here's some things to be grateful for, and just a lot of things were going great. It's just that my mental health was not where it needed to be. This is an example of what I meant by drawing different layers. So you see, like, we have the front layer, the middle layer, the back layer, and then we have the little gray layer to add more shadows to it. That's what I meant by that in the beginning of this cover page. But like I said, that gratitude log really did help me out through like that hard time in May, because it was a spread of positive affirmations and positive things that happened in that month while I'm doing things. And so I am coming out of vlog, and this, I did mention it in there, but I did have an eye doctor appointment in May, and it didn't go, April. I had an eye doctor appointment in April, and then I went back in May to a low vision specialist, and I have a new pair of glasses, and they're really nice, and they help me see a lot better now, and I'm able to drive. Yes, I'm so excited. If you guys watch that vlog, which should be out soon, hopefully, I'm not sure, I'm like barely even started editing it, but I mentioned that the eye doctor was like, I was like barely even close to not being able to drive. And so I went to the eye doctor, and with my glasses, I'm able to drive. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy about that. So now moving on to my playlist spread. I was going to paste all the pictures, but I just did not know what ones I had. I have so many good ones on my June playlist. Like, I'm just telling you, it is the best playlist ever. I'm really happy. I've been listening to it, jamming out to it. So the first songs I have are No by Meghan Trainor, and that's something I've been jamming to lately. I've been loving her old songs. Next one I have It's Not Right But It's Okay. I've been loving me some Whitney Houston too, some old school music. And then I have the Streets remix by Doja Cat and the DJ one. Then I have Castaways, We Are Castaways. That one, me and my friend have like an inside joke about the backyard against Castaways and Into the Thick of It. And then also I have Peace and Love on the Planet Earth by the Steven Universe song. And some honorable mentions would have to be The Devil's in the Details by Mark Arez, Saturday Love Affair, Forget Me Nots, the Boss by Diana Ross, and then It Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan, Nicki Minaj's new mixtape, I've been loving some of her, and also Into the Thick of It. I just really love it. Like, this playlist is just giving all these positive energy vibes. I'll make sure to link it in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. I'm really happy with the way my playlist turned out this month. Like, I have not skipped any song, and all the songs are just giving very much summer vibes, very much positive energy, very much. I can't wait for the summer to begin, and it already has. So moving on to the last spreads I'm setting up in this video, which will be my brain dump spread and my one-page weekly for the first week of June. For the summertime, like I said, I'm not focusing on productivity this summer. I'm focusing on, bettering myself, and also, recovering from this very traumatic and long and hard-working school year. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm not overloading myself with tasks, and to do that, I'm not giving myself enough space to overload myself with tasks. So I'm going to be doing a really weekly spread. Just basically, I did it in my January plan with me, where I have a weekly event section, and then each day, you have a section to mark off the task or schedule a task. It's really hard, but once I do my flip through soon, you can also be able to see what it looks like completely filled in. So for my brain dump, I have 3 sections, which I've always had, which is YouTube, personal, and other. I normally have school, but I'll get into why I don't have school, because I don't use my bullet journal for school like that. I use it for personal. I try to keep things personal and school separate, because that is literally the reason why I don't have boundaries. Yeah. So now moving on to my weekly spread. Like I said, here's the little weekly section. This is going to be for any scheduled weekly events, like say Monday I have a meeting, or like Monday I have to go to work. I'll write down my shift on Monday, because that's not going to change. But for the task list session, it's going to be that kind of flowy task list session. So I just write in the task, put a dot, and then I put a circle on whatever day of the week I want to get it completed. And then whatever day of the week I completed, I just draw on the circle and like cancel it. It's really hard to explain, but you'll see it in my Instagram post, or just the flip through of my journal, my completed journal. So after I write in those headers for the brain dump, the categories, the days of the week, and the June 1st through 6th header, that is it for my June 2021 bullet journal plan with me and setup. This has to be one of my favorite setups I've ever done, and I'm just really happy to go out of this journal with a bang and this school year with a bang. So I'm gonna hand you guys off to the outro. Alright, that is it for this June 2021 bullet journal plan with me and setup. Like I said, this has to be one of my favorite themes, up there in the top tier ranks. I am just really enjoying this. I think it's such relaxing to draw. It was just a great experience doing this. As you can tell by the voiceover right now, I'm really happy about the theme and the summer that's coming up. I feel like this is gonna be one of the best summers. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, got some inspiration from it, or learned something new today. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all my other social medias, just at @stationery here on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And don't forget to use my coupon code OSFAM10 for 10% off any Archer and Olive purchase. It is an affiliate code. I do receive a little bit of commission for it, but you also get 10% off, so it's a win-win situation if you ask me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye, my stationery fam.